Good Sunday morning, guys. I have a little bit of a thought for you. Actually, tried to do a video yesterday and share this. Somebody done something kind for me, and I wanted to share it. And I done a video, and ended up the video was just a mess. And I was trying to edit it, and I couldn't edit it the way that I wanted to. Like I was trying to actually crop it because I actually ended up having an address in it. And I was like, well, I can't have somebody's address in it. So I was trying to fix that and couldn't. So I'm going to go ahead and do a new one this morning. But a friend of mine yesterday, one of my sisters, I talked to her about something, and she wanted to give me a book. She wanted to give me a devotional. And she said that she was looking through trying to find one, and she found one, and she opened it to this particular page. And she said, I thought, this is the one, this is perfect. And I was going to read it to you. And this is the book. Really cute, beautiful, beautiful book. And I'm going to read you what she opened it to and shared with me. And it's day 150, Experience. We know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. That's the verse, and that is not, I don't believe this is KJV, so you'd have to look it up there. It'll be a little bit different, but perhaps God is permitting you to undergo an unhappy or hurtful experience, and you understandably wonder why. How can He stand by and let you suffer? While the reason why may remain unanswered this side of heaven, His care for you and involvement in your life is a given. He will use this experience to draw you closer to Him, and in it, He will bring about good. And I read that, and it was such a blessing, and it's like God gives you encouragement. God gives you little things, and He'll send things your way. And I was talking to her, and I was talking to somebody else, somebody that I have a lot of respect for. And I was talking to them, and they said, just think what this would have been if you hadn't been here. If this had happened to you and you hadn't been where you are in your life right now, in the position that you are with God, what this would have been like. And I said, I wouldn't have made it. I wouldn't have survived. So God knows what's going to happen. He knows what's in our future, and God will make provision for us. And I'm living proof of God's mercy and God's grace. Like, I don't deserve it. And the thought this morning that I've had is, how do you pick up, I guess you could say, pick up the pieces, and how do you keep going when you want to bury your head in the sand? I'm sure we've all had those moments of feeling like, well, I'm so humiliated, I can't show my face again. You have those moments of and I've had these moments several times, is I've truly followed my heart, done what I thought was the right thing, tried my absolute best, and it ended up being a disaster. I was deceived. The devil deceived me and led me a different way. And there's scripture that talks about the heart being deceitful. So it really is true about maybe not following your heart, but we need to follow the Spirit of God. And if the Spirit of God's not in it, that's where we end up in a mess. So when you have those moments and you're humiliated and you're ashamed and you feel like, I can't show my face again, I want to bury my head in the sand. And that's how I felt, the past few days, is I want to bury my head in the sand. Because I've made some mistakes, made some bad decisions, and made a fool out of myself. And I'm like, you have those moments in life where it's like God will finally bring you to the place of realizing, like the truth will always come out. And then you're like, how could I have been so stupid? And then it's like you say things, and it's like maybe God was really trying to get my attention the whole entire time, and I wouldn't listen. And we have those moments, and we make mistakes. But what do you do with that when you make mistakes? You're ashamed, you're humiliated, and you just want to curl up in a ball and die. And we all have those moments. And you could say it and you could do that. You could hide. You could let the devil beat you up and fill you with humiliation and shame and fear. And you can completely shut the world out. You can shut yourself off. And what good does that do you or anybody else? Instead, let God use it. And understand that we all make mistakes. We all make bad choices. And when you're doing what you believe is the right thing to do, when you are following your heart, you're really doing the best that you can. And you can't always help when the way that you thought was the right way turns into be a disaster. Like, we can't see the future. You can't, and if we saw the future and we knew, hey, I go down this way, it's going to be a complete wreck, we would never have any experience, we would never make mistakes, we would never have any wisdom, and we wouldn't be able to help people that are coming along behind us that would maybe face the same things. And that's the thing, is the devil wants to get you down so that you can't be a help to anybody else. And I'm not going to do that. So, instead of letting the devil beat me and get me down and let me feel, I'm going to feel the way that I feel, but instead of letting it completely consume me and just, bury my head in the sand and lock myself up and stuff like that, I'm going to do my best to use it to try to be a help to somebody else. And I've already been praying really hard. God, please protect me from stuff like this, from ever happening again. Like, I've seriously begged God, please don't ever let this happen again. And that's all we can do in life, is beg for God's protection, and try to go, His way. And there's still going to be there's going to be things that we have to suffer and we have to go through. But all we can do is the best that we can do. And know 100% and for sure that He is by our side and He is making provision. If He sees something bad coming and He knows it's going to be bad, He's going to make provision. He's going to be there. He's going to catch you when you fall. It's just your choice. You can open your arms and go into His open arms, or you can choose to hit the ground and you can lay there. And I'm going to mention again the thing that my friend told me about the saying of, you can't cry over spilled milk. You've got to clean it up and you got to go on. And sometimes that spilled milk is yourself. So clean yourself up and go on. Learn from your mistakes and go on. And don't let the devil tell you that it's over, that you're ruined, that you can never do any good, you can never be any help, that you've been too bad, you've done too much wrong, you've been just too stupid, and all this stuff. Because, as long as you're breathing air and you're still on this earth, God has a purpose for you. And you can always make a different decision. You can always change your life. You can always do better. You can learn from your past and you can do better. You don't have to live in your past. So, I hope this is a help to you. I don't know if there's anybody out there at all that needs it. I know that I need it. And we have to be our number one motivator. Okay? If you are not feeding yourself positive, if you are not daily coaching yourself to get up and to go and feeding into yourself positive things, the devil is going to get you down. It's going to be bad. It's going to be hard. So push and know that God's there to help you. It's going to be hard, but He's there. I love you guys, and it's Sunday, and I hope that you have a church somewhere that you're going. If you're local, of course, you're always welcome at mine. We're all one church, So, I mean, please go and be somewhere, get help, seek out help. It's there, God's there and ready. Please be praying for me. I'll be praying for y'all. And just have a good day and a weekend, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Hopefully I'll be back with you soon. And just have a wonderful Sunday. It seems like it's going to be a really nice day. So it's kind of clear right now, and I can't really tell what it's going to be, if it's going to be cloudy or sunny or what, but it seems like it's going to be a good day. It's a little cool right now, but it's going to be good. So I love you guys. I'll see you later. If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. If it's on Pages, share, whatever you want to do. But I love you guys. I'll see you later.